Well, good morning. This is One Man Agency right now, and this is my first broadcast here. I'm trying to get everything all straightened up, squared away to start live streaming all of my gameplay antics on Destiny. So, forgive me if I'm pausing off every so often. I'm just trying to check different windows here on my other screen to make sure that everything is up and running. And like I said, this is just a test. I just want to see, how this is going to play out. Ultimately, what I'd like to do is set up this channel for just dedicated to gameplay, dedicated to Destiny gameplay, and maybe a little Final Fantasy too, because I'm a big Final Fantasy freak. I've been playing for years and years, and with the latest Final Fantasy 15 out, I am just psyched. I got to start to play maybe about 2 hours into it before realizing, wow, there's just a lot, and it just might take up most of my time. So I stopped playing immediately and getting back into Destiny. One of the reasons why I wanted to start a channel with Destiny is that there's a lot of interesting aspects of this game. I know that originally I started playing back a few years ago when they first started. I'm a year one active person that's been in it for a while, and I like their 10-year plan and how they plan on growing it and making it more dynamic with more DLC content. Some of it's been better than others, but hey, I just like this entire aspect of Destiny. I like that you can, if you choose to team up one day, you can team up. If you don't, you can solo it. You can go in, do it, whatever you want. You could play for, Crucible match for maybe about 20 minutes or so, depending on how well the match is going. Just do a quick play and you're out. Or you can go into a raid and play for 10 hours. I don't care. I mean, it's like one of those things. You can opt in to do whatever you want, given what your mood is that day. So that's one of the major reasons why I like Destiny. It's one of those things where you could just play at your leisure and have at it. And I don't know. I mean, it's this Rise of Iron, the latest DLC that has come down through Bungie. I think it's great. The content's great. They've done a great job with adding another aspect of the game. The whole Iron regimen here, Iron theme is great.
Consider my knowledge.
One of those things that I think, because I'm checking here, this is Tuesdays, so Tuesdays, Destiny offers new content, and I think, just based on, just trying to get this game to keep going and going and going, I'm certainly glad that every so often, every 4 months or so, they come out with something new. That being said, they've got a new ad that's coming in for the winter holidays, and that should be coming along in the next week or so. And I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be reintroducing the racing aspect of the game, which they kind of introduced last year for a little bit. I tried it. I was like, it's all right. But again, it's yet another aspect of the game that you can add to it. Let me go ahead here and let's see. There was a ton of stuff that I'm probably missing out on right now. This is what I do every Tuesday here. First I check in, get all the bounties that I can. Was that one bounty that I... Oh, okay, yeah. There's a limited amount of bounties you can carry. I had a bounty I didn't even do. Wow, who knew that? Anyway.
Till next time.
This guy right here will give you, Shiro 4 will give you lots of bounties that have to do with the Rise of Iron. Lots of good content. My main goal right now is to get to light level 400, which has been pretty much of a challenge because I don't really play the raids. I haven't played the raid yet. Yeah, I know. How could I be a long-term Destiny fan and not play the raid? I want to play the raid at the highest light level I could possibly get to before I even get there. I just want to get all the good stuff first, and then play the raid, and then I can concentrate on the raid a little bit more. These Iron Lord artifacts have been another fascinating and wonderful aspect that they have added to the game. This gives your character a whole lot more flexibility, especially with mine. I am number one Warlock fan, as you can see with my layout here. I've been this particular character, my one-man agency character. I've been playing this guy for, since the beginning, and never deleted him. I gotta say that I have created, in the beginning, I created like a Warlock, a Titan, and a Hunter. And then deleted those Titans and Hunters, and I've gone back and created, 2 more Warlocks, and then deleted those other 2 Warlocks, and then came back on. But I've always kept this particular character in place, only because I think this is the guy I relate to the most. And that's another cool thing about Destiny, is that you can create something and, have that character evolve and just have its own personality based on how you feel most comfortable playing the game. You have different types of subclasses that you can choose from. I've gone back and forth with all 3, but I've got to say that Voidwalker is probably my most favorite subclass. It just is. It just feels right to me. I'll go into it later. Why? But I gotta say, one of my favorite characters and subclasses ever. So, let's see here. I've gotten pretty much everything that I need so far, I think. So Tuesdays is the reset, like I mentioned before. And with the reset, I can go in and get new bounties, and there's new ways of getting more gear and more experience. I'm trying to get to this 400 light level. I'm stuck at 398, and one of the reasons why is that for some reason, when you get up, this is the most frustrating aspect of the game that a lot of folks kind of complain about, is that your rewards start thinning out the higher you get, meaning that you can get to a certain level, but to get to that next level, it starts getting slower and slower and slower and slower, and you get fewer and fewer opportunities to up your light level. Now, the only way to up your light level is to get higher number gear. So like my helmet right now is 396, which is one of the lower ends. It's keeping my average down. My gauntlets right here, the Ophidian aspect, I gotta tell you, is one of the best and the newest exotics for Warlock right now. It's I infused it with something else that I had, so I got that to a level 400 right away. This guy right here makes me a freaking pain in the neck for everyone else in Crucible, and I love it. I can tell you all, like a million reasons why, but that's probably for another time. Because right now I'm just getting kind of antsy. I want to get to the action. But I just want to give an example. See, I got my helmet at 396, brings my average down. If I had all of these at 400, I would be at 400. So my artifacts at 400, my Warlock Bond is at 400, my boots are at 395. Boots are hard for me to upload my light level or to upgrade my light level in any way, shape, or form. Whenever I do get new boots, if they're legendaries or these little purples here, they're always about 385, unless I get an exotic. These but if I go with recovery back by going with focus burst. So to related, which are pretty easy to achieve. They kind of have a consolidated calculation how many kills you get within Iron Banner by primary weapon, secondary, pulse, heavy weapon kills. And by completing each one of these bounties, you get a reward at the end, and you boost up your Iron Banner level for that week. Getting a higher Iron Banner level gives you a chance in getting higher level gear. So it is quite possible, being at light level 398, that this week I will get a level 400 helmet that I can either infuse into my favorite helmet here or just keep a few of them, depending on how many level 400 pieces of gear I get. Being at 398 gives me a greater chance of getting a level 400 legendary instead of waiting for an exotic yellow, which is going to be really good because I'll be really happy and I will finally get to 400. And then once I'm at 400, I can start concentrating on the raid, which I'll make it my top priority to try to get whatever I can out of the raid at that point. So, let me get on out of here. Been itching to just get busy, but there's a couple of I got a lot of stuff in my bag. I just haven't played a lot this week. Got a lot of unused stuff. What I'm gonna do is just get rid of a couple of Crucible bounties and just load up on standard kill bounties. I'm gonna keep this guy here because this is class. This is a Lord Shaxx bounty, which you have to go back to the tower to get. There's a certain procedure and a certain amount of things that you have to do in your progress here in your quests. If you finish all of Lord Shaxx's quests, you'll get a chance to earn his respect and then go back to him every week and go to this Crucible bounty, which is special just for Lord Shaxx. And you also, completing this bounty, you have a chance of winning a higher level legendary weapon and or gear, which is pretty much the weekly grind. See if I have anything left over to collect. Nothing to collect. I'm just going to get one or two more regular based bounties here. 30 enemies looks good. I can get that pretty easy. Weapons, special weapons, 3 kills, yeah, blah blah. Fallen. Yeah.
Tower confirms.
Not enough for the other two. I think I have enough. And just collecting these bounties gives you a chance to kind of gear up on your what you call it here. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, so you can get up, just get a leg up and keep your glimmer up and keep your legendary marks up. By keeping those up, if you're balancing 3 characters, because you can have a maximum of 3 characters that you could play, going from one to the other, some things you could share. One of the thing about it is that you have to share this with all 3 characters. So if you're trying to level up one character and it's fairly low and you're spending a certain amount of glimmer to get them to a particular level, by either buying them new gear or upgrading their gear or infusing the gear, you will go through this cash spend over here, and then you'll start taking away from this master tally. And then when you finally go and you get that one piece of gear that you want with your main dude or main character, you're out there and you're playing, it's like, I don't have enough legendary marks because I spent it all on freaking Titan, and now I gotta get some more stuff. So that's the whole reason behind going in and getting most of this stuff here, getting your bounties done, getting your weekly bounties done. They take fairly quickly to do because with the reset, you get new strikes. I'm a big strike freak. I love strikes. And from what I hear too, they're going to be doing an upgrade or an update on strikes with this winter upload here. Oh, look at this. I love it when somebody opens that up. This is a little mini quest thing, which I think everyone here, if you're a Destiny fan, knows about with Iron. With this particular DLC, there's a way that you can get above and beyond where the locked gate is here. Somebody actually used their special add to the fire that allows you to go up here and pretty much jump this gate over here. All right, so let me go into orbit. See what's new in the strike list, and get to it. Super duper. All right. So where am I at here? All right, the slate is wiped clean. So for this week, we have a Mayhem Rumble for Crucible. That looks like fun, especially with Iron Banner probably kicking in later on this evening. Usually when Iron Banner kicks on for the week and you know it's coming up, it doesn't come immediately. Not at least for the East Coast, which I'm on. What'll happen is there'll be a supplementary update that happens either this evening or tomorrow, and then when I log in, it'll say, "Hey, guess what? Iron Banner's up. Go for it." So, in which case, there'll be another icon here for Iron Banner, and you'll be able to watch your status there for Iron Banner. But these are the weekly challenges here. Rumble for competitive multiplayer for the daily heroic story. I stopped doing those a long time ago, but this is what I really want to get to. These two are the ones I really concentrate on. We're going to be updating yet another level here for your different options. Maybe it's going to be part of this. Maybe they're altering something here. I have no idea. I have to wait and see. But essentially, selecting this up here, doing a Secret Crisis Heroic on hard is the same as doing this guy here. But when you do this heroic for this week, there's going to be a lot more enemies in number. Void Burn, which is, hey, guess what? I'm a Void Walker, so that's going to be fun for me this week, which means you get higher level of damage using Void. However, there's a higher level of Void damage to you in return, so if you don't have Void armor or Void protection, be wary. Brawler, Guardian melee damage is greatly increased, so you can punch away if you're Titan. And Ironclad, more enemies have shields, so they're going to be like running around like, you probably have to hit them more than 2 times to get them down. Whatever. So I'm going to keep this live stream a little bit brief this week. This is my first one. And I'm actually going to do one strike, one strike, and cut it off from there. I'm not going to walk through all 3 with everyone. I'm just going to see how this particular live stream is going through. Looks like a large-scale mobilization against a high I can tweak it and make it better for everyone in the future.
Would be the end of old Russia.
This is a live stream. It's going to be full length. That's out there. But I'm planning on having shorter videos that everyone can kind of browse and look through, and maybe get some tips, or if I see something really weird, or just a particular combination of things that works for me, I'll make a little short video on that too as well. Anyway.
All right. There's a series of old missile silos near the bunker. I've got reports of Hive near that location.
This is one of the newer
Sounds like the
strikes.
place to be.
typically,
From my glimmer? Yeah.
that's what I like to do.
And remember, target
Don't
anything that
mess
moves.
with those guys at
Every
all.
kill
Just
gets
go
us
over
one
here
less
inside.
splicer or hive to be warped by Siva.
Noted.
I run around this whole bridge thing. It's just... Those guys can be a pain in the butt. Just bypass all that mess. Shooting
I'm
at me
picking
and
up
they're mad at
several
me, so
concentrated
what?
Siva nodes ahead.
This
Splicers
is
are using Siva to augment the Silo's old
most
defense protocols.
challenging
They've got the inner doors sealed tight.
strike.
If you want to get
yet.
inside, you'll need to
Only
find and destroy
because
those Siva
the
nodes.
end game for this guy is just a pain in the butt. Anyone who has played this before is in for really frustrating do-over. Enemies are in greater number, as I stated. I like unbent tree lots of times, but I might actually switch this over. Unbent tree gives me a really high fire rate. It's an auto-fire gun, and usually I can melt down any enemy. But it goes through my ammo like nuts. So my teammates are back here, they caught up.
I've pinpointed another Siva node.
More damage is key, that's cool, right? 4 damage is doing a lot of damage to the enemies so far. I love my Telesta, yes I do. Oh wow, look how much damage it's doing. It would never normally do that much damage, so this is great stuff. The ogre at the end of this frickin' thing, like I was saying before, this is one of the biggest pain in the butt strikes ever. So if you get this on a nightfall or something, this is like doing a nightfall right now. It's a real pain in the butt. Because the ogre at the end of this thing is just a pain. Everyone knows it. Everyone feels the frustration of this thing. Just do a little power control in there. Somebody's dead already. I think both my teammates are taking charge down. I'm gonna try to clear this from the next 3 we need to go to. I'm a big team player, despite my one-man agency status here. But I will
Picking up
work
one more node.
as a
Let's go
team
get it.
in terms of like, if you got something handled, yo, hey, go for it. I'm gonna go and clear the way for us moving on, or at least start the ball rolling. Dude's a titan, so he's mowing through some folks right now.
That's the last node. Security protocols are clear and hackable.
Push forward,
Alright,
Guardian.
good stuff. Next stage. I really like this layout though. This is I like
Like the Hive
strikes so
aren't giving
much.
up on this territory without a fight.
This has been a really,
Doesn't matter.
really
Go
cool
through them.
layout. Feel the boy burn.
I'm pinging new Siva energy spikes below us. Multiple nodes, all powering another barrier. But I can't nail down their locations. The readings are too sporadic.
You know what to do, Guardian. Find those nodes, unload on them, and keep moving.
Alright. This is a little bit of ways here. I think I might change my artifact. The artifact I'm rolling with right now is Health Winner.
It's hard to get a clean reading down here.
And
Keep moving.
What
The
it
closer we
does
get
is
to each node, the
it
easier
takes
they
away
are
my
to match.
super. But it gives me a boost in my other stats. I think more than likely I will need my super for the end boss. Let's see if I can. On the plus side, it gives me an extra melee and grenade, which is what I usually, this is the build I usually work with when I do Crucibles. So let me go in here and
All right, still getting strong Siva
switch
readings.
up
There
to...
must be another node.
Yeah, let's do Scory. We've got somebody else's backstory. What it'll do is it'll help regenerate our supers so we can use it more frequently.
Looks like the splicers have taken this hatchery. The high bioorganic architecture is still intact, but there are microbursts of Siva activity all around us.
Used to be the Fallen would attack for resources, for survival, revenge. To invade a hive nest like this, Siva's changed them.
There's a full room in there. Look at this room, right? It's not.
You're all that stands between the Splicer's High Priest and whatever mad science he's cooking up down there.
Alright, here we go.
End this.
It's gonna be a pain.
That did it. No idea what those nodes were protecting, but the barrier's down.
Just make sure I got my
This doesn't look
chew up
good.
a little heavy ammo.
Did you find the High Priest?
3
Not
points.
exactly. Makes you wonder what they're willing to do to us.
Sounds like you're about to find out. Eyes up, Guardian.
Should have been on all.
That ogre.
Okay.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yes, this is
A lot
like
more where that
death
came
from
from if the High
2000
Priest
here.
isn't removed from the field.
Already someone's dead. I'll tell you what part I really don't like. It's got void damage, so I'm going to stick to all my void weapons right now. Make a bigger impact on it. And counts. These folks usually go with Gallahorn at this point. But Gallahorn is not going to do as much damage as void damage to it. Just smack these guys with void melee. Now the ogre's loose. Okay, so this is by far my most favorite part of this class. Especially with void damage, he's gonna be zapping you. You gotta get from one area to another. I'll tell you what's gonna come out. These things that come out, this is gonna be. Just a rubber man over there. These things. Man, these shanks are gonna. I hate shanks here. Because they're relentless and they. Yeah, I'm in the middle here. I got an ogre and shank, yeah. Now shank shooting at me on one end. In the air. This guy tried to save me, but... There's always those shanks hide behind us, like really gotta get rid of those things. Otherwise it's melt you down. And there's the ogre. I love it, he just pushes you. Let me start shooting this guy. Because I swear it will be game over. Oh, he's got a shield. Nice. Oh, and I died.
What a mess. The High Priest wasn't looking to build a hive slave army. He was just
indeed.
removing their body parts to be joined with Siva.
Anyway, that wasn't too bad.
Bioengineering's become the Splicer's main MO. We're lucky to have dropped their High Priest before he could perfect any of this madness, but it's gotta make you wonder. What other perversions are they planning?
Spectral dust. It's always just what I wanted. Anyway, let me go ahead and let's see, bump this guy. Let's see what I got. 51 kills. Not too bad. I'm gonna leave right away here, only because it'll bring me into the next match. You see exactly what I got from that particular run. Just check my earnings here. See, now I got a 399 spectral dust. So I've got most of my artifacts are at either 399 except for that one, or 400. The ones that I use mostly are at 400 already. Usually get rid of my greens to give me more armor material. I got a 385. Most of my guys are 390, 400. Yeah, don't really need that. Another green. Get nice, wonderful greens. 85. 85. Nothing around. See, and that's what I mean. It's kind of a grind now, because you don't easily get level 400, even at being at 398. Even doing the weekly strikes, my only chance was to get an exotic, which I kind of mucked up because I died. Usually your 3 of coins here gives you a chance of getting an exotic if you oust the the Ultra at the end. See what my little gift box gives me. Alright, so I got an ornament for Trespasser, which I have in my vault, which I hardly use. I was kind of hoping for my bad juju, the other bad juju one, but might apply that instead of dismantle it, because if you dismantle this, you get extra silver dust, which can be added to your Rise of Iron armor. For example, got it on my helmet right here, so my Rise of Iron helmet ornament gives me a little flame look and feel. I haven't done all of my bits and pieces yet, but since I am concentrating mostly on reaching 400, I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'll complete this that later, but 385, bah. Alright, well, that was a pretty decent run. Kind of getting used to talking and playing at the same time, which is like, I mean, I'm used to talking with Team Chat, but essentially it's like talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys, I'm live streaming, but when you're in a room by yourself, you're talking to yourself. It's just weird. So I gotta get used to it. Well, not really, because I do talk to myself, come to think of it, but I'm not aware that I'm recording myself talking to myself, if that makes sense. Which may make sense, but doesn't at the same time. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and like I said, this is something new for me. So you know, if you want to see more, subscribe. Hit the subscribe. There's a couple of things here on my layout. I created a new layout for myself because I kind of into graphics and video anyway. So I created some specialty overlays. I'm using the game capture external box from Elgato, which is fantastic. It's a cool little piece of hardware that allows you to stream like I'm doing now to multiple platforms like Twitch and YouTube. But it also has a lot of flexibility with adding in a lot of cool dynamic things to make your live stream a whole lot more interesting, a whole lot more just wow, look at that, you know. And I've seen what a lot of other folks are doing since Elgato came out, but they've done a lot of updates recently, which I'm glad because I probably would have gotten frustrated with it early on if I got it earlier and go, I wish it did this instead, but it doesn't, but it's not quite the thing I wanted. But now it's like really up there with like, oh wow, cool, it does that? Yeah, I'm glad I bought it. So anyway, as you can see up here, if you are interested, I'm on Twitter and YouTube under @OneManAgencyGamer. I'm going to be making other templates for other games that I play, so like most likely it'll be changing the title, but keeping the one-man agency, or if it's a shooter. If it's not, then I'll just identify the game that's up top, like right now it's Destiny. Or if you guys are interested or would like me to, I can see what I can do about creating a banner for you, or doing something that's kind of branded. Down at the bottom is SJP Studio J Pro, which is my little side chick business, you know, my little thing on the side that I do, just creating videos, creating dynamic videos for gamers, for companies, for just about anybody who you know, wants a little bit of icing on their cake, so to speak, to make things look good. You can follow me at Studio J Pro on Twitter, on Instagram, or you can check me out on Vimeo, or you can go to and subscribe to Studio J Pro Media on YouTube as well. That's what this is all about here when you see that. Kind of like this cool little doohickey at the bottom here. I could do like a little animated stuff to kind of really make it pop. I like to keep things simple, but at the same time, put something in there and go, oh, wish I had that. Oh, that's cool. So that's so I think it's a cool thing down there. Anyway, so that's all I have for now. Looking forward to posting more videos, getting more content up here, and hopefully, just having fun while I'm doing the things I like to do. All right. So till later.